And welcome to the Opportunity Show, letting you see that there is more opportunity today than ever before, and the great American dream is still alive. Now, the part or full-time businesses that we showcase on our program require no big investments. For the most part, less than $100 will get you started. You don't need any more pressure in your life, and let's face it, millions of people are searching out ways of getting more income for themselves and their families, but think, well, the business is great, but I don't have thousands of dollars, and besides, there's not much out there. Well, folks, just give me 30 minutes of your time, and we'll show you how you can bring financial freedom into your life with one of the fastest growing companies today, SendOutCards. That's right, you heard me. SendOutCards, where you're going to have fun. You can work out of your own home. You can do it in a few hours a week, and you can have an internet business. Also, you can get all the support you need for your success. Oh, and by the way, you're not going to have to spend anything today. That's right. In fact, we're going to give you a free gift, no obligation, no cost. So jot down this number and keep it handy. Now, ladies and gentlemen, SendOutCards.
There are a lot of network marketing companies out there today, and SendOutCards is an idea that is very unique. And I like having a product that isn't like cookie cutter of what everybody else has. So one of the important things to me is that I can offer something of value where there's no competition and people are going to have fun with something that isn't going to be, well, everybody else has got it or they can just go and get it somewhere else.
Well, it's just a great way for me to keep in touch with my customers. So this is a nice way. You spend a minute online, do it, and the next day, boom, out goes a card, and they take care of all the hassle for you.
SendOutCards has expanded my business beyond belief. I've got referral business, I've got new business, and not to mention the fact that the system that I'm using to enhance my existing company is also a source of income.
That's what some of the people are saying about SendOutCards. I was looking at some of them. You're going to be seeing a lot of them during the show too. And by the way, that 800 number that you're looking at right now, that's the number you can call and you can arrange to get a sample account to get yourself several greeting cards from SendOutCards so you can sample it yourself to see exactly how it's done. And how it's done, we're going to be talking to two of the people from the company. First, Elizabeth Gonzalez. How you doing, Elizabeth?
Hi, great.
Good. And Glenn Garnes. Hi, Glenn.
Good to see you, Robin.
Tell us about you. This lovely young lady. You could do just about anything. Why did you choose SendOutCards?
Well, SendOutCards gives you an opportunity to make money, work from home, avoid traffic, avoid regular office hours, and really set your own schedule. So it has a lot of the benefits.
I'm going to ask you a little bit how it's really done in just a minute. Glenn, about you, how long have you been with the company?
I've been with the company for about a year now. And I was actually looking for a way to replace my full-time income and spend more time with my family.
Okay, you're a married man.
That's right.
All right. So you needed, what kind of industry or what kind of business are you
Well,
in?
I was a lawyer, and I was looking for a way to be able to spend more time at home with my family than I was spending time with judges.
How does the business work? Elizabeth, can you tell us a little bit about it? You've been with the company how long?
Just several months.
Okay, good. So being that you're just starting out, tell us how you enjoy it, a little bit about how you arrange to get people and to get the greeting cards out to the customers there.
Well, it's really, really simple. You log on to your website and you log in and you can just go into your contact accounts. You can set up all the people that you know and just input all of their information to send out cards to them. You go in, you select the card that you want, type in your message. If you want to upload a picture, you can upload a picture.
Okay.
And then you just hit the send button and that's all I have to do. I don't have to worry about going to the store, standing in line to pay for the card, and then making sure I make it to the mailbox to send that out.
I want to get into that in a minute. And of course, in a little bit, we're going to show everybody exactly how it can be done. Is that right, Glenn?
Absolutely.
That it is simple. Now, what about the price? I mean, I know I go to one of the well-known card places, you know, and they charge $3, $4. What do your cards go for?
Well, these cards are going to go out the door for you without postage for $1 a piece.
What?
That's right. 98 cents is what we charge for our cards, and these are cards you would normally expect to pay $4 at a gift shop.
Okay. Now you get a person who's looking for a part-time business, who doesn't have a lot of money, and who needs more money. I was reading here not long ago that the average person in this country, if they were to earn an extra $300 a month wouldn't have gone bankrupt. A company like this with a fun opportunity, I can see a person easily earning an extra 100 a month or 200 a month or 300, whatever, to really ease things. So the point I'm trying to make is the person looks at a program like this, they say, boy, I wish I could have something like that, like you people have. Well, you can, because when you become a part of SendOutCards, we'll show you how you can get involved where you will have a part of this program and can participate in this program to where we'll help you build your business. Isn't that correct?
Absolutely. Everybody that gets started with us has the opportunity to participate in our entrepreneur package, which includes your distributorship to use the service and to share it with others, and also a steady flow of other people that have an interest in this program, just like you're watching here today.
And that's what I mean about people working together, right, and helping you build a business.
Absolutely.
It's as simple as that.
The purpose of SendOutCards was to help people act on their promptings or their intuitions. We all have promptings to say thank you to people, to share appreciation for things that people have done. The problem is that it's too inconvenient for us to do so. So I wanted to come up with a way that people could quickly act on their promptings and say thank you. And I felt that, you know, if you could find a way to do that, you could really make a difference in the world. And that's what we came up with the SendOutCards concept.
You know, this is a very great opportunity. You're making a difference in someone else's life when you send them a card. It makes them feel important and special, and they're acknowledged. When you send a card, you benefit too, because you get some kind of income.
You know, our job, our business is about sending people messages of goodwill. So you win all the way around. How you can make money from sending goodwill, there's not too many businesses that provide that.
My favorite feature of the SendOutCards system is how fun and the feeling that I get when I send a card, even before it gets there, because I have the anticipation of knowing that I'm going to make somebody else's day a little bit brighter.
Okay, Glenn, what is SendOutCards all about?
Well, SendOutCards is an online contact manager and greeting card sender that allows you to send real greeting cards from your home-based computer to anyone else in the world. And we have the ability to do that without your having to worry about printing, folding, stuffing, addressing, stamping, and sending. The company does all that for you.
So it's not just here in the United States, it's everywhere.
Absolutely. You can send a card from your living room to anyone in the world.
Elizabeth, you've done some other things like this in home-based businesses.
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
Let me ask you, when you were first approached, or when you read about it or heard about it, did you ever think, oh, good, I can do it, it's a piece of cake, or were you rather apprehensive?
About SendOutCards?
Oh, no, just about your first company, when you first got started.
Yeah, well, I'm always apprehensive, but I'm always open to the opportunity because I don't want to have a job for the rest of my life, and so anything that can provide me with some residual income, I'm open to taking a look at.
But you know what I mean, I'm referring to, and Glenn, you can help me out with this too, many folks are watching right now saying, oh, that's great for someone else, they're outgoing, they got a great personality, but I can't do anything like this. I wouldn't know the first thing to do. What would you say to that?
Well, I'd say you have to take a look at it because when the person approached me about it, I just wasn't sure. I really wasn't sure. I said, okay, here we go, another opportunity, let's take a look. And it made sense. And to me, something that makes sense that I'm going to use anyway.
Yeah. To me, everybody should try. What have you got to lose? We're not talking about big investments, you see. That's the thing. You got to try something if you need some more money.
Right.
Isn't that true?
Right.
And almost everybody does today.
Yeah, I think that what you have to remember is that this is not something you have to be intimidated about. We're going to teach you what you need to know to get started with us and teach you how to go about building your business. Home-based businesses are an excellent way for you to generate a second income, and if you take it seriously, you can actually replace full-time income. So we're going to show you how to do that and take you through step by step everything that you need to know. We take the guesswork out of it by making sure that you know all the steps.
Right now, Glenn, I'd like you to tell us all again all the different ways you can earn money with SendOutCards.
Well, you have the ability to earn retail profit by simply sharing the service with other people. Of course, you have also the opportunity to generate commissions by teaching other people how to do the business. And those are two great ways to start your business.
Why don't you tell them about the fundraisers?
Oh, well, we have the opportunity to use our service as a fundraising vehicle. so that you can go out into your community and work with churches, charities, and nonprofit organizations to help them raise badly needed revenue. And that's done primarily by having them go out and sell prepaid cards where a customer gets the chance to use 10 cards plus stamps for just $25. And the organization makes a profit of $10 for every card sold, and as a distributor, you make $5.
So there's so many different ways. Friends, neighbors, church, school, business, fundraisers, and all of this is put into the whole picture with SendOutCards for the folks out there to build their business.
Absolutely, and that's the power of working with a company that's got a real product that people can really use.
Oh, and Robin, by the way, I want to make sure that everybody is aware that we are actually sending out a physical card, and it's not an e-card. And this is an example of something that you can send out with the picture of your grandchild or your brother or sister.
That's neat.
And these are real life pictures that you can upload, so you are going to get a card like this.
Okay. We're talking about a lot of things here, Elizabeth. I'm going to ask Elizabeth this. Is this okay? How would you get started?
The way I can start making money today is get you to sign up and get you to start sending some cards out. From what you've heard today, would you be interested in sending out a few cards?
Oh, sure.
Okay, well, that's all you have to do, and the minute you start sending out cards, I start making money.
Okay, that's why the people that are watching, all of you folks that are watching, you can call this number, get your free samples. We're going to give them to you, they're free, so you get an idea how the business works.
Absolutely.
And if you like it, your representative can then talk to you as to how you want to be a part of the business, or you can just continue to order cards on your own and save a lot of money for about $1 instead of spending $3, $4 and more at the big store to get cards. And of course, these can be custom made, custom designed.
Absolutely. There's different levels of the business. You know, just telling your friends, or maybe you know someone that owns a small dental office or a daycare. You know, everybody knows someone that maybe has a small business.
It's a simple business. It's an easy business. It's a fun business. You do it in your home at your own speed. It's absolutely wonderful. Something to look into right now. Don't complain about wanting and needing more money and not doing anything about it. You can earn good income now in your spare time, the family all together with SendOutCards. Call this number and get your free cards now, okay?
SendOutCards is a great opportunity for people because, again, it's very unique. Nobody is selling greeting cards the way that we sell greeting cards. And it's a business opportunity you can do in your home. I mean, imagine being able to see in a newspaper an opportunity that says make money from home with greeting cards. It's very unique. Nobody's doing what we're doing. And also when people get started, we show them a very duplicatable way to build their business. And that's why a lot of money can be made in SendOutCards, because it's unique. We have a product that costs lower than a standard greeting card in the marketplace, and we have a way for you to get it out to millions of people.
No, it's nothing like e-cards. You know, in fact, Sri had a good thing. Her birthday was a while ago, and she's had this card on her refrigerator forever. And I said, hey, why do you still have this birthday card on your refrigerator? Are you trying to save your age? And she's like, no, you know, it's been like 3 years since somebody has given me a real card. And we both had always done the e-cards, and you know, it was okay at first, and now it's become very impersonal. And so now when you get a real card in there and it comes in a nice envelope, has a real stamp on there, you just says, wow.
You know, they did a study recently for our company, and from what I gather is this: the average American only sends out 10 cards a year. However, the average American would send out 70 per year if they remembered all the important dates in their lives, the birthdays, the anniversaries of family and friends. And think about that, that's just close family and friends. You know, if it didn't take so much time and money, wouldn't you send a card to everyone you knew for Hanukkah and Christmas? So I mean, now you're looking at, instead of maybe a dozen, because that's all you had time to write out before your hand got tired, now you could type one message to everybody you know, hit send, and it's done. You know, let's say you take a picture of your family, put it on the front of the card with Santa Claus. Then you type a message about how the year went, how John did in baseball, the whole thing, review of the year, right? You type it one time, save it in your campaign, then go and say list all contacts, send that campaign to everybody. How long did that take you? Less than 5 minutes. It's the neatest thing.
All right, listen, we've been talking about SendOutCards and all. Exactly, how do you do it?
Well, why don't we just send a card right now, Robin? I mean, can we do that?
I'd love it.
All right, let me show you how simple it is to send out a card. All you have to do is go to your contact manager after you've typed in your contacts' names. Then you simply press Find Contact, and it will go straight to the contact's name. Once their name pops up onto the screen, all you have to do is hit the button that says Send Card,
Once you've done that, it'll go to the 40 categories of cards to choose from. There are over 2,000 cards in all. So I'm just going to go to the motivational category here, keeping in touch. And you'll see that there are 10 greeting cards to choose from on each screen. I'll click it and make it larger. So if I like that card, I just click card. It will then go to the screen to go ahead and type my own personal message. I'll scroll down, then start typing my message. So I just go down and choose the font. All these font choices are on the right side. You can also get your own handwriting font. So I'm going to go ahead and click my own handwriting font. I'm going to sign it from myself because my signature's in the system as well. I'm going to scroll down here and preview the card, and then all I have to do is hit send card and it's done. I get a message, your card has been sent successfully. As you saw, it takes about a minute to do that.
Let's cover this. Of course, we're talking about a part of full-time opportunity, okay? But let's say I'm watching now, I'm really not that interested in getting involved as a distributor, but I would like to be able to send out cards to my friends and neighbors and business associates and goodness knows who else. How can I do that? Can I do that with this company?
Absolutely. That's actually the way that I actually talk to people about it to start with, because I want them to see how the product works, and then if they like it, which people send out cards anyway. So this just makes it a lot easier. You just sign them up to use the service. They go on a website. You can input all your contacts into this contact manager, so you have access to everybody that you have in your address book to send a card to them.
Okay, so Glenn, I just want to be able to send out cards. I can do that right at home on my computer, right?
That's right.
Just like this. And what about the cards? What do I have to choose from? How many do I have? As much as in a card store?
Well, there's over 3,000 cards online, and you also have the ability to create custom cards, so you're never limited to just what's in the standard catalog.
And you show people how to do this?
Absolutely.
Because let's say I wouldn't know how to do this, but I would like it as an opportunity, let's say. But now I want to get back to me sending out cards, not as a distributor, but just sending out cards. What is it going to cost? Do I have to get it done and then mail it and all that kind of stuff?
Well, it's actually going to cost you less than $1 plus postage to send out a card, which is a lot less than if you were to go to the store to buy a card.
Oh, you mean less than $1?
Less than $1 plus your postage, yes.
My goodness.
Does that sound like
And I can pick out the cards that I want?
Absolutely. You have different sections for birthdays, for romantic, for anniversaries. So there's different categories that you can select, and as Glenn mentioned, you can also do a custom card. So if you know anyone that maybe wants to do custom cards for a wedding or for a baby shower, they can do a custom card to their liking.
Now let's talk about some money, if we may, about the opportunity. Okay, Glenn, you've been in over a year, you said?
That's right, just about a year.
And you're doing quite well.
Absolutely.
You're talking about not continuing being a lawyer, which obviously pays you quite well.
That's right.
And you'd rather just stay at home and work.
And that was the whole purpose behind looking at SendOutCards, is that I was looking for an opportunity to replace my full-time income and be home with my family.
All right.
And this has given me the opportunity to do that because I'm well on the way to replacing my full-time income.
Okay, now a minute ago, Elizabeth said about the cost. A card is going to cost about 96 cents?
Just under $1.
Under $1. Okay, let's say it's going to cost under $1. Now you're in the company. Do you earn money from that?
Absolutely. Our distributors earn about 40% commission on every card that goes out.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not, sir.
Well, you know, I'm very familiar with network marketing and home-based businesses, and in many instances it's 10, 15, 20, maybe 25% and so on. You're saying 40%.
That's right. Every time someone you share the service with sends out a card.
Let's have a little scenario here, if we may. Let's say you've got a company, okay? A big company that needs cards to send out to their customers for Christmas. And let's say they've got about 1,000 cards they're going to be sending out. And you custom design them for them. They can custom design it for their needs and so forth, correct?
Yep, they can use their logos.
Okay. I'm not a mathematical genius, but if the card's going to cost them about $1 and they're going to send out 1,000 cards, that's $1,000, give or take, and 40%?
That will be your retail commission as part of the way that you can earn money with SendOutCards.
Well, I can imagine why so many people want to get involved in sending out cards.
Absolutely.
Just watch this.
When I first got started in SendOutCards, I was actually marketing another product at the time. And a friend had come to me and said, well, how are you keeping up with your customers? And I kind of said, well, I wasn't, because I just, when I needed the sales volume, then I would, follow up with them. So she showed it to me as a way to follow up with my customers. And I very quickly saw how fun it was. It was one of the coolest things I'd ever seen online. And it became clear to me that it was a very good business because I know so many other people who are also in sales and marketing. So that's why I started with SendOutCards.
Well, at first I just looked at doing it as a way to, like I say, connect with my clients. And then I saw the opportunity. I got so much response from my customers, and they were like, wow, this is cool. How did you get our picture in there? How did you get the handwriting in there? And so I called the guy that introduced it to me and said, hey, you make any money at this? And he goes, yeah, let me tell you about that. And I just saw a tremendous opportunity.
My favorite thing about SendOutCards would have to be the effect that it has on people's lives and the response that I've been getting from the people that I've been sending cards to. It's been so much fun. I've had people call me. I've regained relationships that I thought were lost. I found an address, sent a card. I've had a few people call me. It's just been one good thing after another once I've been sending cards out.
SendOutCards, a great way to have some fun and earn some extra money. But Glenn, Elizabeth, there's a lot of folks watching and are thinking, well, can I really earn a lot of money in a business like this? I mean, to plan for the future, to have residual income. Can a person really earn a lot of money? I mean, become financially wealthy and independent?
Well, that's one of the wonderful things about a home-based business is that you have the ability to develop any kind of income you like. You can make a few dollars or you can develop true wealth.
And you can do it with SendOutCards?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Because with our service, you're going to get paid every time people send out cards. And that happens month after month, year after year as they continue to use the service. You're developing a residual income that will pay you many years into the future.
Let's sort of jog everybody's minds out there about all the people that they know that send out cards.
Well, just think about the people that you do business with.
Okay.
Everybody has an automobile dealership that they do business with.
Right.
Their dry cleaner, their restaurants they eat at,
right.
The lawyer and the doctor that they use. Virtually anybody you can think of as a candidate to use this service. And these are all people that want to continue to receive your business. If you simply share this service with them, you're on your way to developing that residual income because they'll use this service year after year and you'll get paid when they do.
And you show these folks, right, Elizabeth, how to do these things to help them in the training and so forth.
Yes, absolutely. There's a lot of training online, as we mentioned previously, that they can go through, and we'll show them specifically the different areas, the different types of cards that are available to them.
Okay, say some folks just tuned in. What would you tell them, Elizabeth? They're watching the show, they've seen some of the cards and the excitement of the people that are in the company. What would you suggest the best way to start to be a part of SendOutCards?
Well, I'd say pick up the phone and call, because until you test drive this product, you're not going to know how it works.
And they're going to get the gift of one of the first 200.
Absolutely. And you know what? I'm sure that everyone out there has someone in mind. Someone's birthday might be coming up. Someone may be having an anniversary. So I definitely suggest they pick up the phone and call and send that card out today.
I think it's a good idea. How about you, Glenn?
Absolutely. Once you've had a chance to test drive the service, you'll figure out 100 ways to share this with the people that you know and make money every time they send cards.
Well, Elizabeth, you know the answer. Glenn, you know the answer. I know the answer. But for the folks that are watching today, why home-based businesses?
Well, home-based businesses are a great way to earn a second income, especially if you're working full-time, because you can get started on a part-time basis. But if you take it seriously, you can actually replace full-time income. A lot of people that have been used to working for someone else also don't understand all the tax advantages that go into being in business for yourself. And this home-based business process allows you to take advantage of that.
I think I was reading not too long ago that about 11,000 people every 8 minutes get involved in a home-based business. It's amazing, and it's so great for those that don't have the money or do have a little bit of money but are afraid to take a chance with it, because it may hurt the future of them buying a home, kids in college, things of that nature. This way, for just a few dollars, a person can give it a try, not feel the stress and tension and pressure, and just have a good time. Heck, even the kids can get involved in it. Most kids know how to work the computers anyway, and get involved with SendOutCards.
That's exactly right. And as a practicing attorney that's seen a lot of people invest a lot of money to get businesses off the ground, I can tell you that it's really nice to know that you're not putting too much at risk to get this off the ground for yourself.
Yeah. And we want you to experience it now. Just call this number, and when you do, you'll arrange to get your free SendOutCards greeting cards, no cost, no obligation, so you can feel and see exactly how it works. But you have to be among the first 200 that call so that you can get that sample copy now.
SendOutCards, where we're heading as a company, is we're about making millions of people senders of cards. That's our goal, and we have a process in place that's going to help us to do that. So we are on our way to becoming $1 billion greeting card enterprise because we have a mechanism and a way that people can share this message and get people to become a sender of cards. The way we do that is that if you want to see what our program is like, I sample you on the program. I actually sit down with you and I show you how it works, and we'll send a card to your spouse or to one of your kids or to one of your parents. And the reason we do that is we want you to get the emotional impact of that card when it shows up in the mail. That's how all of our representatives sell this product. And that's why it's growing so rapidly, because people catch the emotion of what this is about. We encourage people to get involved with us and just help people become senders of cards. It's really that simple. You just help people become senders of cards and make a difference with this program. And it's really that easy. We sample people and we help them become part of the program, and the money opportunity really takes care of itself. In fact, one of the things that I tell people is just send one unexpected card every single day and sample at least one person every single day. And if you'll do that, the money opportunity will take care of itself in this business. That's why we are probably the best opportunity in the world today.
Just like Elizabeth said, they're not e-cards. They're real cards. And this is a real opportunity. You can do it in your spare time at your home and have a wonderful internet business. Take the next step. Get your free cards now, call, find out about it, take a good look at it. Ladies and gentlemen, in my opinion, there's no excuse for people to constantly worry about money because where am I going to get it? What am I going to do? Take a good look at this. Increase your income. Have fun at the same time, because I firmly believe that there's more opportunity in America today than ever before, and the great American dream is still alive.
It's so easy, and the cards are such high quality. And the fact that you can upload photos in them, I put photos of my baskets in there and send them to my clients. It's just delightful.
Just click send and you can send cards in less than 60 seconds. It's a great thing to do.
We would love to welcome you to SendOutCards.
Thank you.